So guess who fucked up the recording?
Not me.
Yeah, me. So yeah, we're redoing this again because I'm a fuck up and I apparently don't understand the concept of saving things.
GG, no re.
But yeah, it's not like you're gonna be missing much. We're pretty much just gonna cover all the same stuff we did in the previous episode. Like how Jake is doing this game in a really weird order, even though, because like everyone else starts with Middleman first for some reason.
Have you not even noticed what I've been doing?
For the obvious reason, but you've been doing them in like a clockwise fashion, but that still doesn't correct the fact that you didn't do Middleman first.
Because metal blades are boring.
Well, go fuck yourself. This is the only game where you really get them aside from the Shadow Blades in 3.
I like having a challenge.
Ooh. When you find an NES game you can cheese, you cheese it to hell. Because you don't know when you're gonna get that opportunity again.
Look, man. There's a big difference between Castlevania and Mega Man 2. I'm pretty sure it's...
There was like a list of like hardest NES games, and someone put they put like Mega Man 1 at number 1. And that was like, what?
Mega Man 1.
They even had games like Battletoads on the list.
Mega Man 1 might be hard, but...
They put like Mega Man 1 above games like fucking Battletoads and Ninja Gaiden. It was fucking ridiculous. I don't remember what list it was, but it was just no.
I thought you were about to say Mega Man
yes,
2, but I was gonna say Mega Man 2's easy. So is 3.
Mega Man 2's normal stages are easy. The fucking Wily castles beg to differ though.
When you do them enough times, they kind of just become second nature.
Like, I guess.
Mega Man 3 is piss
like
easy. They just give you E-tanks out the wazoo. Mega Man 2 is easy. They just give you E-tanks out the wazoo.
After this game, they got a lot easier.
No, 4 can suck my dick, but...
Because of E-tanks. Well, it's like, unless it's like a stage entirely designed around bottomless pits, a lot of the stages in the other games are easier. Just based on the fact that you have E-tanks. Also, those guys are really obnoxious in the difficult game because they like fall apart. So, yeah. Well, they might do that in normal games still, but regardless. I can't wait for my video to stop playing. That's gonna be great.
Don't jinx it, please.
Oh, trust me, it's not even jinxing it. I can slowly see the red bar creeping up on the end of the video.
Rip.
On the end of the loaded video. And just like that, it ended. Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna go the rest of the video blind. Oh, never mind, it started going again.
Hey,
and just like that, it stopped again. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna go sit at 6 minutes.
Shouldn't you be doing this at 1:44, you moron?
No. I'm gonna go sit at like 6 minutes and hope my video starts loading again.
Your net is so awful, man.
Kids, this is why you don't get it. I know it's awful. I'm the one who lives with it. It's almost like exploring that's garbage, and the only reason they don't fix it is because they know that they don't have to. It's because the people that they
that's the
end
problem
up getting
with
are the ones who don't have other choices.
That's the problem with monopolies.
Exactly. This is why, even though I don't give a shit about Microsoft or Sony, I'm still glad they exist. So that Nintendo doesn't end up divulging into just, oh, we own the console market, fuck it. Make Mario 7.
Sonic
Mario
Adventure 7. I was just making that joke.
Exactly.
How about Dragon Ball Z 5?
I'm gonna sit at 6:02 and wait. Dragon Ball Z 5. Go watch Shuri of Wind. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
What game was it? What day was it again? Now he was doing that 4th of July.
I have no idea.
Well, it's the 4th of July.
Donkey Kong 5, The Adventure of Time and Space.
It's the 4th of July. I should be hanging out with friends and family, but instead I'm gonna spend it playing a pirated NES game.
You know what? I would say that that's a bad way to spend it, but that's pretty much how I spent my fucking... What day was it? July 1st or something. I forget what Canada Day is. I think it's the 4th or the 5th. I don't fucking know.
You Canadians, stop
It's weird how
stealing our
close a lot of,
holidays.
like... Nah. Ours is cooler because we have A's. Also, have you passed 6 yet?
No, thank God.
Okay, tell me when we get to 6.
Alright, I'll give
'Cause
you.
then
I'll give you a
vaguely
beep.
Okay. Boop. Anywho, Mega Man. Why is there a talk about Mega Man? Let's talk about my number 9.
Ugh. No,
Or better
thank
yet, let's
you.
talk about Red Ash.
That's
talk
even
about Red Ash.
worse.
I don't know. Apparently, like Mighty number 9 is still fun to play, but like the stuff
Apparently
that's going on
apparently
around
every
it is
stage
pretty
looks the
shit.
same, and apparently every stage looks the same, and the music is bad.
Huh? Because I just like not even 10 minutes ago watched a video on Game Explain about Mighty number 9 and Red Ash, and it had like the brain scratch people in it, and they said it was still fun. So
Weird.
I'm not sure how old that video was, but apparently it was fun.
Oh, by the way, I
don't
kind
know,
of
I'll probably
betrayed
end
you
up
and I
getting
wasn't paying
both.
attention, so it's kind of
Oh.
like at 6:30ish.
What
right
time
now.
you had? Oh, that's great. Fuck, I'm gonna be like at 6:25 now. Jake, you ruined it. You had one job.
Ripperones.
Oh yeah, that was the part where you just kind of sat around throwing metal blades at the fucking floaty things because you were not smart.
You're
Okay.
back.
So yeah, like I don't know. Inafune's fucking things up. Who'da thunk it?
It's sad.
And you skipped over the extra life. Okay, kek.
I don't care.
I don't know. The fact that he's trying to get animated series for this is just what?
And a live action movie and a second game that looks like
Wait,
garbage.
what?
Yes, he wants some mighty.
Another game isn't a bad idea, but a fucking live action
Well,
movie.
the first
what?
game ain't even out, and he's asking for more money. Please fund this
Fair
game
enough,
that looks
fair
like
enough.
garbage.
I don't know. Like,
'Cause
if he has
Have
that
you
much money
actually
to
seen the
point where he can
gameplay
start
of Red
making
Ash?
a
Have you
sex
actually
freak-
seen like the demo for Red Ash?
No, I've heard it look really bad though.
It's god awful, and that's asking for 800 grand. And you know what was asking for less than that? Like
Yeah.
like a quarter of that ukulele, and it looks amazing.
Yeah. This is
I'm really sad.
I never actually played Mega Man Legends because apparently that's what Red Ash is based off of.
Yeah. Well,
So,
like it's called
I don't know, I'll
like
probably
it's
end up getting it
in
just-
Japan it's called Mega Man Dash instead of Legends. So Red Ash is Re-Dash.
Oh. Well, that's almost clever, I guess.
Ugh.
Kekity kek, I guess.
That Capcom and not Capcom.
It's like a.
Yeah.
Huh?
At least Capcom isn't making a Mega Man pachinko machine. Did you hear that?
Erotic violence.
Did you hear they're making a Silent Hill one now after Silent Hills got cancelled?
This is what they were working towards. This was secretly their end game all along. This is like the best thing I've ever heard. Isn't it great how all these old video game franchises are just fucking dying left and right? It's great.
Let's see here. Sega, Capcom, Konami, myself.
Sonic's dying, Silent Hill's dying, Mega Man's kinda dying. Well, most of everything at Capcom is dying.
Not really. Capcom's kind of coming back. Like
here.
Mega Man's still dead. But like Capcom's doing
Huh?
alright now.
Who's dead?
Mega Man is still dead, obviously. But like
Okay.
Capcom is doing
Well,
alright
let's see,
now.
who else is dying? I would say. Yeah. Oh, okay. I would say that Metroid's dying, except I'm not sure if that's fair to say.
I'm not even angry about
F-Zero's been dead for a couple centuries, so
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad about Federation Force. I'm just extremely sad.
I'm eager to see what Federation Force is gonna be in the long run.
My only problem is that it's named Metroid Prime. You know what I mean? Like, they could have just called it Metroid Federation Force.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a spin-off. Like, the fact that they say Metroid Prime, and like, Japan considers Metroid Prime only as a spin-off series because they didn't make it, and they're egotistical bastards. And, even though Metroid Prime is kind of the best-selling Metroid game of all time.
You what? That's a weird way to say Fusion.
No,
Fusion's the best Metroid.
Even if you like Fusion more, there's no denying the numbers that Metroid Prime is the greatest selling Metroid game of all time. So it's kind of like how, like, even if you don't like Mega Man 2,
I would make a joke about Sonic 06 being well good selling, but still.
That's a different story. Mega Man, like, Sonic 06, really? Sonic 06 had a bunch of, like, blind, hype for it, right? And also, because, like, people still buy, like, some people might actually, like, rebuy the game if they already sold it just for, like, the legacy, you know?
Did you ever see, like, the, what was it? It was like a live-action Metroid Prime commercial, and it was, like, the most dope thing I've ever seen.
Well, it's because Metroid Prime is awesome and it deserves.
Well, yeah, it looked, like, amazatastic, and it was,
Speaking
like,
of things
really
that
cool
were awesome as commercials, although, like, although that was only with me and as a kid, I'm pretty sure it's actually terrible if I go back to it and over edgy. I used to think I got hyped up for Shadow the Hedgehog as a kid when I saw the commercial. I was like, oh, that's badass.
Oh my gosh, Gurn! It's so edge. I love it. And then Shadow the Hedgehog turned into Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shit.